running through storms that never end. Every road I take just curves and bends. I've seen the faces that turn away when the night gets cold and the skies turn gray. But when the weight comes down like rain, you're the one that eases the strain. You're the quiet in my chaos, the still in my fight, the hand I reach for in the worst of nights. You're the light in a world that's hard to face. You're my last safe place. I've been lost in rooms where the walls feel near, where my voice gets swallowed and no one hears. I've carried battles I couldn't win, letting the darkness pull me in. But you found me there, you didn't let go. You held my heart like it's all you know. You're the quiet in my chaos, the still in my fight, the hand I reach for in the worst of nights. You're the light in a world that's hard to face. You're my last safe place. If the ground should break, if the sky should fall, I'd still stand if I had you at all. The storms can rage, the wind can roar, but I'm not afraid when you're at my door. You're the anchor when I lose my way, the only truth that will always stay. You're the quiet in my chaos, the still in my fight, the hand I reach for in the worst of nights. You're the light in a world that's hard to face. You're my last safe place. And when the world forgets my name, when nothing I've built can stay the same, I'll still have the shelter of your embrace. 'Cause you're my last safe place. The night still hums with the sound we made before the silence came and stayed. Your laughter lived in every chord, back when the music played like the world was ours to keep before love began to slip in its sleep. Every note was a hand in mine, every lyric a promise in time. We sang the truth without knowing its cost, before the verses turned to all we'd lost. I can still hear the way you'd start the song before we fell apart. The song before we fell apart, where your voice still carried my heart, before the cracks began to show, before the ending we didn't know. I'd give anything to press restart to the song before we fell apart. I remember your eyes in the low stage light, holding me steady through the night. Your smile would rise with the sweetest refrain, like the sound itself could stop the rain. But we let the bridges break too soon, and we drowned beneath the final tune. The crowd was gone, but we stayed still, chasing the high we couldn't feel. And every chord we tried to save just pulled us closer to the grave. Yet I'd still go back to where we'd start, to the song before we fell apart. The song before we fell apart, where your voice still carried my heart, before the cracks began to show, before the ending we didn't know. I'd give anything to press restart to the song before we fell apart. Now I play it alone in an empty room, your ghost in the air, your scent in the gloom. And though the melody aches in my hands, it's the only way I still understand. We may never find what we left in the dark, we'll always have the song before we fell apart. I've read your words 1,000 times, every pause, every break, every rhyme. You never said it clear, you never had to. The truth was there in the space I knew. Between the letters, between the lies, that's where I saw your quiet eyes. We spoke in glances no one could trace, in stolen moments, in hidden place. Our hands would touch like we didn't mean, but lingered long in the in-between. No one else could see the signs, but I lived in our love between the lines. Love between the lines, where the silence shines, in the words we didn't speak, in the breath we dared to keep. Love between the lines, where your heart found mine. You'd write about rain, but I'd hear fire. I'd talk of the moon, and you'd know desire. We lived in metaphors we couldn't explain, chasing meaning through joy and pain. If anyone asked, we'd laugh and pretend, but the truth was deeper than we'd defend. There were nights I almost broke the page, told the world about our quiet stage, but the beauty was in what no one could hold, a fragile story only we told. We were a novel with secret signs, etched in the margins between the lines. Love between the lines, where the silence shines, in the words we didn't speak, in the breath we dared to keep. Love between the lines, where your heart found mine. And if one day the ink should fade, if the paper wears, if the words decay, I'll still see your hand in every space, still feel your touch in the empty place. Because love like ours will always find its way back between the lines. found mine. The city lights were bleeding gold. We were too young to know we'd grow. Your laugh was a spark in the midnight air, pulling me closer, keeping me there. We danced on streets the world forgot, living for the moment, fearing not. The night was ours, it had no end. Every corner a place we'd been. Your hand in mine was a steady flame, and every kiss called out my name. We didn't need to say it slow. We lived in the nights we never let go. Nights we never let go. Where the wild winds blow, every heartbeat racing fast, like the night could always last. Every whisper, every glow in the night we never let go. We stole our time from the ticking clock. Every second a door we'd lock. The moon leaned down just to watch us stay, as the stars rewrote our yesterdays. We were drunk on dreams and the air we breathed, lost in a truth only we believed. The world could burn, we wouldn't care. We had our fire, we had our stare, and even when the shadows grew, we held on tighter, me and you. We made a vow without the words of promise, only the dark had heard. Nights we never let go. Where the wild winds blow, every heartbeat racing fast, like the night could always last. Every whisper, every glow in the night we never let go. If the years pull you far away, I'll still feel the way we stayed. In my chest, in my bones, I'll know the nights we never let go. And when the daylight fades to slow, I'll go back to the nights we never let go. Night is a canvas, deep and wide, painted with the dreams we used to hide. Your voice was a brush, soft and clear, tracing forever in the space we're here. We quiet tide, washing away where we used to hide. The world keeps turning, pulling apart the constellations we drew in our hearts. And I'm still holding that vow we made, though the colors have begun to fade. Until the stars remember, I'll be standing where we were, holding on through every ember, till the sky calls back our words. Even if the night grows colder, even if the dawn won't come, I'll keep your name on my shoulder. Until the stars remember us as one. We spoke in the language the night could hear. Every whisper built a world so near. Your eyes were the galaxy's brightest flame, and the dark could never call your name. But even the brightest fires must dim, though I still burn where you've been. I've watched the seasons steal our place, watched the shadows erase your face, but the sky is a witness time can't erase. It still holds the shape of our embrace. And if the heavens forget our fire, I'll be the echo that never tires. Until the stars remember, I'll be standing where we were, holding on through every ember, till the sky calls back our words. Even if the night grows colder, even if the dawn won't come, I'll keep your name on my shoulder. Until the stars remember us as one. And when the universe breathes again, when the light returns to where we've been, I'll find you where the shadows fade, in the promise we never betrayed. Until then, I'll wait forever. Until the stars remember. We never needed the world to know the way our hearts learn to speak so low. Every glance was a line we wrote in the quiet places between each note. No grand beginnings, no crowded stage, just two souls meeting on the same We never wrote it for eyes to read. It wasn't built for the world to need. It's in the pause before you breathe my name, in the way the night never feels the same. We let the moment speak instead. 1,000 words we've never said. Some loves burn loud, they blaze, they blind, but ours is the steady, enduring kind. It's not a storm, it's the quiet rain, falling again and again. A rhythm too gentle for time to take. A bond the noise can never break. This is our story in a whisper, carved in the air so it won't splinter. It's in the way you look at me, in the truths no one else can see. Our story in a whisper, soft as a shadow, warm as winter. And if the world should fade to black, if the roads ahead don't bring you back, I'll still hear you in the midnight air, a whispered vow that's always there. Some things only the dark can keep, and our story is one I'll guard in my sleep. Fading light, holding tight. The day is slipping through our hands like water running through the sand. The sun's last fire bleeds into night, and I see the fear in your fading light. We've been here before, at the edge of the end, where the dark feels closer than any friend. Your voice trembles when you say my name, like you're trying to hold what can't remain. I feel your fingers search for mine, clinging to moments we can't rewind. And I know the night will take its due. If the world should break, if the colors die, if the ground gives way, if the oceans rise, I'll stand my ground, I won't let go. I'll face whatever the night will show. Because even if we lose the light, we will never lose this fight. Fading light, holding tight through the shadows, through the fight. Even when the stars lose sight, I'll be there, holding tight. Yeah, I can still taste the salt of that last goodbye. Your shadow fading under an open sky. The waves were calm, but the truth was wild. Two hearts breaking without a sound or a smile. We stood on shores the tide would claim, and I knew we'd never be the same. I've sent my voice across the blue, hoping the wind would carry it to you. But every word drowns before it lands, swallowed whole by the ocean's hands. And all that's left is the echo's trust, lost in the ocean between us. The ocean between us holds every tear, every touch, every mile is a weight I can't fight. Every wave steals a piece of the night. The ocean between us, and the silence is too much. I've walked the edge where the water meets sand, dreaming I'd feel the warmth of your hand. But the horizon hides you, keeps you away. No matter how hard I beg it to stay, the gulls still cry like they know my name. But they can't bring you back the same. You let us come stain with the scent of the sea, each line a lifeline pulling at me. I read them slow, I read them deep, and let the tide rock me to sleep. But dreams can't bridge what's left of us, not with the ocean between us. The ocean between us holds every tear, every touch, every mile is a weight I can't fight. Every wave steals a piece of the night. The ocean between us, and the silence is too much. ocean between us holds every tear, every touch, every mile is a weight I can't fight. Every wave steals a piece of the night. The ocean between us. The ocean between us. The ocean between us. Between us. I've seen the faces, I've walked the streets, chased empty echoes, tasted defeat. I've held the hands that didn't stay, watched every color fade to gray. But through the noise, through the years that blew, it was no one else, but always you. I've built my walls, I've locked my doors, tried to forget what the heart implores, but every shadow still wears your shade. Every dream finds you no escape. And when the dawn pulls the night in two, it's still no one else, but always you. No one else, but always you. Through the storms I stumble through, every road, every view led me back to the truth I knew. No one else, but always you. I've heard the voices say move on, that the song we had is come and gone, but the melody lives where the light won't fade, in the promises we never made. And even if the world starts new, it's still no one else, but always you. No one else, but always you. Through the storms I stumble through, every road, every view led me back to the truth I knew. No one else, but always The clock is whispering its steady lies, stealing the stars from our hungry eyes. Your hand in mine feels like a plea. Don't let the dawn take this from me. The moon spills silver on your skin, a fleeting world I wanna live in. The air is warm with the weight of us, every breath a quiet trust. We don't need tomorrow, we don't need more, just this moment we've been fighting for. If the night would listen, if it just might, we could freeze it here in its endless light. If we could freeze the night, hold back the edge of time, keep the dark wrapped tight around your skin and mine. Every heartbeat would feel so right. If we could freeze the night. Your eyes are oceans I could drown inside, every glance pulling out the tide. The way you smile like you know the truth, that time's the thief of our sweetest proof. So we breathe slow, afraid to speak, as if words could make the magic weak. I can feel the morning pressing near, trying to break what we have here. But I trade the sun for the moon's embrace, to keep your hands in the same warm place. And if the stars would grant one fight, I'd beg them to freeze the night. If we could freeze the night, hold back the edge of time, keep the dark wrapped tight around your skin and mine. Every heartbeat would feel so right. If we could freeze the night. And when the light comes creeping in, we'll pretend it's nothing, pretend we win. But deep inside we'll both still know we held the night and didn't let go. And I'll dream forever of that sight of you. If we could freeze the night.